2021 was the most transformational year of my life. I created new habits, a new mindset, and ultimately I created a completely new outlook on life. Each year kind of serves as a checkpoint to reflect and make sure that you're continuing in the direction of your ultimate purpose. Now it's 2022 and there's absolutely nothing different about it other than that the numbers changed. But for most people, it seems like it's a fresh year. So today I wanted to share with you guys what I'm going to be doing, what my plans are for 2022. Hopefully you guys can find some inspiration in this. Maybe you guys might take on some of the habits that I'm going to be adding into my routine this year. And hopefully you guys can keep me accountable to my goals as well. But first, I need to go and do something real quick. Check out where we just pulled up. You already know. Value Village. Just gonna go in there, go see if I can find anything cool. I'm also looking for lots of business books, so that's what I'm gonna get. I just got back. Just bought some books in the back there. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Come on, focus. Yeah, so we got The Big Short and something, it's like Get to Yes or something. It's a negotiation book. Also went and got some food because I'm on the carnivore diet. I can't have any vegetables, so this is just straight meat and cheese. Still tastes freaking dang. And then we're gonna go to our next location. I gotta head to the butcher's and get some steak, so yeah. Okay, so the first thing that I want to start this year, this is my main goal. This is the very top of the list. And this is something that is not just going to be, you know, accomplished next year. This is something that I want to continue growing for a very long time, along with my YouTube channel and all my social media platforms. But this is a clothing brand. So a clothing brand is something that I wanted to do for absolutely ages. I remember back in high school, I was telling people, I'm like, yeah, one day I'll own a clothing brand. And you know, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen this year. I'm gonna start getting into the works, guys. I'm gonna start learning about how, you know, the business side of things works first, because I can't just, you know, just start immediately. I kind of want to do some sort of research so I have an idea of what I'm getting into, the amount of money that I'm gonna need. I gotta find manufacturers, figure out how I'm going to deliver these packages, all sorts of stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of research being done. Not necessarily sure if it's going to be out by, you know, the end of this year, because I think that clothing brands take a little bit longer than that to launch. Not 100% sure though. This is the beginning. I haven't even started yet. But yeah, that's going to be the main priority, is getting this clothing brand in the works. And you guys will be the first to know when it's dropping. The next thing in 2022 is to start doing this, vlogging. Look at how beautiful it is, guys. Like, look at all this snow. It's incredible. We never get snow. In the wintertime, it just rains practically all the time. This year was the first year that we've ever had a white Christmas. Not ever, but in a long, long time, as far as I can remember. Back to the whole point of this, I would want to start vlogging more often. I want to start doing things like this. The reason I haven't previously is because, one, I was nervous to pull out the camera and then have people see me, because I got this massive camera with a huge shotgun mic on it, which kind of looks like a dildo on top of the camera. And, you know, it's definitely not the most comfortable thing to be doing, but like I tell you guys, if you guys want to grow, you have to get outside your comfort zone. So this is me trying to get outside of my comfort zone. I'm gonna try this year, guys. I want to start doing more things with my friends, some of the activities that I'm gonna do, like snowboarding, and in the summertime, lake stuff, all that sort of stuff. So it'd be really fun for me to create, also to edit, and I think you guys would enjoy it a lot more as well. So that's the next thing. The next thing that is on my list is to hire some sort of mentor, some sort of coach, guys. I think coaches are so valuable to have in your life because they can take your learning curve from like 10 years, 20 years to, you know, 1 to 2 years, maybe even faster. And one of the first places that I want to get a coach for is when I start my clothing business. I want to get a coach that can help me, that can mitigate my risk, that can teach me the ropes pretty much. Ideally somebody that's, you know, built an online clothing business before, somebody that I want to be looking for. But I also want to get it for other areas in my life too. I don't necessarily only want it for business. I want somebody to help me with my speech, somebody with my writing, somebody with my nutrition, maybe my relationships. So as we get further into this year, as I start making more money, I'm going to start getting coaches, reading more books on certain things so that I can grow all of those areas that I want to get better in. So as you can see, I'm not very flexible. This is absolutely killing my legs right now. Jeez. But this is something that I want to start getting better at as well. Ever since January 1st, I've started practicing doing some yoga. So it's only been 3 days and my flexibility has actually already gotten pretty good. Well, not pretty good. It's gotten better than it was before. You thought that was bad? You should have seen before. I was practically like standing straight still. So that's something that I want to implement this year. I want to start doing yoga every day because my body is just so tense and sore all the time from just training weights all the time. I just got so much tension buildup. So I think yoga is so good for you. I mean, even just the benefits that I've already experienced in the past few days of doing it, I just feel more relaxed. I feel obviously less tense. I just feel like now I can even just start to levitate. It's really weird. No, I'm joking. It's also really nice though because you connect with your breath. You know, most of the time when we go through our daily life, we don't really breathe. We always go through our life, you know, short breath. Never like... And that's what you get to do when you're doing yoga. You really just focus on being present. You feel the stretch, you feel the earth beneath you. It's just a really nice feeling. So I plan on continuing this for the rest of my life. And hopefully in 2 months, my goal is to be able to do a full and complete split. So we'll see how well that goes. And my last goal of 2022 is to read a book a week. Apparently the average CEO reads about 52 books a year, so it's a book a week. And if I want to be a CEO, if I want to own my own clothing company, I gotta be reading 52 books a year. I don't think that's necessarily how it works. I don't think if you just read 52 books, you become a CEO. That's obviously not how it works. But if I want to be a CEO, I need to be doing what CEOs do, and they read 52 books to 56 books a year. So that's something I want to do. As you guys already know, I read quite often. I'm not reading a book a week, but I am reading about a book every 2 weeks. So now I'm just going to schedule more time into my routine so that I can, you know, complete that many books. It's not going to be that difficult of a switch, but I think it's really going to help me because the more knowledge that I can gain, the more that I can implement in my life and the more that I'm going to grow as a person. So I think that reading 52 books won't be too difficult for me, but it's definitely something that I'm going to start making a priority. And the very last thing that I want to say is just thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you for your support since 2019 when I first started this channel, and hopefully you guys will continue to support me as we go further. Please don't leave me. I actually love you guys. You guys are sick. I've met a few of you guys in real life and it's super dope to meet you guys. So I wish you guys an amazing 2022. Go achieve your goals. Actually go and do those things that you said that you wanted to do this year, guys. Once you start doing it and you do it for like 22 days, guys, it becomes a habit and it's no longer hard. So if you guys are struggling right now, please push through. Please push through. I promise you, if you continue for at least a month, these things are gonna become habits and they're gonna be so much easier to do. And you'll be like, why was I gonna quit before? So happy 2022, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Take care.